today I'm out here with the little trials bike to practice my trials skills. I'm gonna focus mostly on doing ledges. Start with small ledges and see how big I can go. So because the suspension has been recently rebuilt and I'm on a brand new front tire, I'm probably gonna be making some adjustments to the suspension as I go. It's a pretty basic suspension and it's super soft because it's a trials bike. It's not meant to be taken out and raced at race speed. It's meant to do trials. Hopefully it'll just feel good and comfortable. It does take me a little while to get used to the bike, so yeah. I got my helmet, I didn't bring knee pads, I didn't bring my chest protector, and I got my moto boots. Just simply because of the fact that what I'm doing today isn't really high risk of high impact. Not that bad, but maybe I'll fall. I'll definitely fall and crash, but I'm not gonna be falling and crashing at like 50, 60 miles an hour. I'll be falling and crashing at like 10. So yeah, it's hot today, so I'm probably gonna skip goggles too. One set of tools that I wanna make sure that I grab, these Allen wrenches, because they pretty much adjust everything on the Beta. All right, let's go enduro. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little warmed up before I start trying to do anything too difficult. Mostly because trials bikes are unforgiving. They're so light that anything you do on them, like any movement you do, is just really amplified. So I need to get used to the bike. Give me a little bit and we'll get to it. Okay, so I feel pretty good. Decent warm up. Got my heart rate going. That's really what you're looking for. You just want to get the blood pumping. You get the oxygen in your blood. That's really important. You get cramps because of a thing called lactic acid, and you get lactic acid buildup because your body doesn't have enough oxygen. So it starts breaking down your glucose in the wrong way, which leads the byproduct of lactic acid. So if you spend a little bit of time warming up, getting oxygen into your body, it can use that oxygen to create energy for your muscles and not create lactic acid. Because you have oxygen, you don't have the byproduct of lactic acid. Warm up, it's important. But anyways, the bike's feeling good, suspension's good, nothing wrong with it at all. So let's go ahead and find some ledges. I'm not looking for ramps, I'm looking for ledges. So 90 degrees or more. What I'm gonna do, I don't have a tape measure or anything, so you can't like follow along, but I'll put my front wheel up to the ledge so you can kind of get an idea. It's a 21-inch front wheel, just like most dirt bikes. And you can be like, okay, that's one tire, that's two tires or whatever. But we're gonna start here at the training spot where I've warmed up. Gonna do a couple of ledges and we'll work our way up from there. Okay, let's start small. What is that, maybe like 12 inches, you know. Pretty standard. I don't even think I'll need a special technique to ride up this one. Easy peasy, no problem. Something that's less than the size of your tire, you just kind of ride up it and you'll be all right. Just be smooth, consistent. Let's go on to the next one though. Okay, so not too bad. You do have to move your body forward. If you keep your body position back over what would be the rear fender, but yeah, over the rear fender, the bike's gonna come out from under you and go straight up in the air. So you hit a ledge like this, as soon as you hit that ledge, you need to put your body forward, shoulders, everything over the bars. But not too technically difficult. I was trying to do a double blip on it and had a little fail, but nothing major. Yeah. So let's go on to something bigger. So for this one, it's definitely undercut, which means like it goes in like this. And that's a definite added challenge. What I'm gonna try and do is place my front wheel right here on this ledge and then drive my rear wheel into it. There's a good chance I'll fail on this one, so. I didn't hit the front wheel first, so the rear wheel hit on the undercut, and there's no way I was gonna go up. So I gotta hit the front wheel here first, and then attack with the rear wheel. That decompression of the front forks pushes the bike forward over the hump here. Let's keep practicing on this. This is a good one.
All right, so hopefully that kind of explains why undercut is harder. Yeah, I don't know. How about this? I don't know if I shot any in slow motion. Maybe I should do that. And then, nah, you guys get it. Let's go to the bigger ones. Okay, so for this ledge behind me here, I'm gonna need a kicker. Luckily I've got options here, tons of them. So we'll see how this goes. You can see it's severely undercut right here. Not so bad where the bike is. So I'll try starting where the bike is and then try to move over to here to undercut. This is not too hard because it has a ramp, so I won't even do that because, yeah. I'll put you on the ramp spot actually. How's that? Finding a kicker or a little bump or rock before a big ledge is a huge help. In fact, most of the times when you see a professional rider hitting a really big ledge, look at the ground. You'll see a rock about that big. That's all it takes. I don't think I'm getting this one. It just goes to show how much of a difference that undercut makes. Broke my tripod again. This happens a lot actually. I keep gluing it back on, but it keeps... Man, I wish they'd make these things out of pure metal and not like metal and plastic mix. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna head out some bigger ledges because that's what today's about. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up the rebound a bit. It's feeling just 2 clicks on the rebound. See what happens from that. But we're at our destination. Big ledge. It doesn't look like it because of the sun, but yeah, it is. So we'll go over it and check it out. I love sections like this where you've got this huge amount of potential. So you've got over there, which is just a really technical area. Let's go all the way to this section, and then we'll turn around and come back. And I'm not out here changing anything. I'm not moving anything. I'm just riding it as it is. So yeah, and you can see it goes all the way. You've got options. You can start all the way down there on a pretty small ledge, work your way to this stuff. But we've already done the small ledges, so we're gonna skip and just do the big stuff here. A lot of these are ramped, which makes it a lot easier, not a little. But the ramp on these isn't like, yeah, you get it. So it's really important as I go up these big ledges that I get good traction at the bottom and then move my body position over the bars so that when I get up to the top, the bike and I go forward and not up and down. I think I'm gonna start though over here and work my way over. Not that bad, but they come out a lot easier than a lot harder than they go in. Okay. All right, let's move you. Kind of want to hit this section here. It's not that difficult, but I don't know. I can't, there's not a bigger ledge around, so. That's a wrap for today's session. It's always nice to get on the trial bike and just be humbled, basically. The suspension being so soft makes it really different. You really have to compress to get the pop off of the step up that you expect.
And honestly, any little thing that you do, whether you're too far back, too far forward, left, right, it just is a huge thing on this bike. So it really forces good technique. I'm gonna have to get myself either have somebody weld this brake lever, but you can see the clutch lever as well. Not having hand guards is brutal. So yeah, damaged the brake lever here, but honestly, this bike can take an absolute beating and be completely fine. There's really no other damage to it other than that. Just some scuffs here and there, which are just dirt. So I'll get home, give it a quick wash, and we'll be back. Bike's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Oh, forgot to turn the gas off. Man, I suck at carbs. Here we go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.